So they saw that I didn't have the money, so they told me, okay, get your property ready, we have to build. We have to do your stuff, right? I used to have balconies all around my property. So I started this month, and all the balconies in front, all the ones on the side, and all the ones on the back that would have kept my house warm because it's open under. I usually close it, and I hide my wood there. So I had to take apart all that, and I wasn't able to cut wood for winter because I had to leave them the property in the back to do the construction. And they decided not to do it. They told me this at the end of the summer. Their reason, the bridge est pas conforme, and they're not going to use my contractor because my contractor refuses to give them a quote by building a new bridge. Because he goes, I don't have to build a new bridge. If I don't need one, why should I waste an extra $5,000-6,000 on your bill? So basically the city's trying to make the bill for the septic tank go as high as it could. So they're gonna do what? Have an hypothec of $30,000, but they're gonna put a lien of $40,000 on my house instead of putting a lien of $18,000, and I'll pay it to you when my mortgage is over in the next 25 years. You wait for your fucking money. I'm on welfare. Too bad. Because of them, I lost my sack. I had problems with the welfare. I had problems with the DPG. The police helped my ass because the police works for the city. Dog controller and the neighbor across the street.
Do you have SQ or SC?
SQ.
SQ.
You go outside and tell them that I just threatened you. Watch how many cops are going to come here.
Okay.
I go outside right now and tell you that this guy threatened me. They're not coming. They're not going to come. There's no way in hell.
Okay. So,
If I go out, honestly, if I would right now call the police and say, Francois m'a menacé, they're not going to come. But if I go outside and I see him and I give him the finger, he's going to call the cops and I'll get arrested. They'll come right away and arrest me.
Okay. So, and the reason there was something about the dogs now, the 5,000?
Yeah, for the past, when the shit with the bridge started, when they saw that they couldn't attack me there, they started attacking me with my dogs. Because this neighbor, the city needs somebody to make a complaint to issue a ticket, right? So when you're getting a ticket from the same person constantly, and this person used to be the person that encouraged you to protest and used to be your Judah, your fake friend.
Yeah.
Now they got hooked up with the city. He managed to get a job with the dog inspector. Because if you look at all my tickets, it's always the same tickets, always done by the same person, and they say that I refuse to pay les colliers. I've always paid for 2 colliers. I wanted to pay for 4, but you don't want to give them to me. But you told me keep the dogs as long as you have no complaints. But now you have a complaint by one person only, when there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 dogs right around here, without counting mine.
Okay.
And the neighbor used to have dogs.
Do any other people in the municipality have more than 2 dogs?
The inspector lady used to have more than 2 dogs because she was breeding. She was breeding the Malamuts. Jimmy, va dans ma chambre. She was breeding Malamuts.
Okay.
But she was working at the city at the time, and she lost her dogs. She got fired, lost her dogs. They brought her to court. She fought. This can burn. But she went to hell. Maybe you guys would have to contact her, not me there. She went to hell because she helped me. But if I could pay her back, I would. Because she's scared to talk. Because if she comes forward, she's scared to continue to get attacked by the city. But due that she's onto my papers, we have the right to contact her. And we have the right to ask her questions. Because she always told me, if you ask me the right question, I'll answer you, but I can't leak you information. But if you tell me the right question, she knows it's harassment. They've told her a few times, the calice d'Italien doit déménager. So, we know it's good. The lady's honest. She's a good woman. And because of the dogs, it's 4 or 5,000. It comes out to almost 4 or 5,000 tickets. There's 3,000 in seizure now, and there's another 12 tickets at the city hall, at the courthouse, which now in March 12th I have a case. And it's again, same person, Same dog with the control canin. That person across the street made a complaint to the SPC in Decari and told them that I was killing my dogs. They came here. I found a sticker on my door because I was sleeping that morning. And it said that within 24 hours, I don't call them, they were coming with the police to arrest me. Querer los animaux. So I called her. I went crazy to call this lady. And that day, even another thing happened because we had gone through Provigo. And this clown again made fake declarations that we threatened him at the Provigo. Me and 3 other people. We happened to be under the cameras, so they mysteriously dropped the case and never got to court. And when the lady came, the dog controller, from the SPC in Montreal, she told me, I go, did you hear any dogs bark? She goes, well, your door was closed. I called. She goes, I heard one dog. She said it was him. She goes, I figured that's Alpha. Is that the main dog? I go, yeah. She came out to the property. She goes, vous êtes en train de tuer des animaux, mal nourris, and everything. I said, ma, where are you coming from? But she looked and she saw on the balcony, I used to have a patio with all windows. She saw 5 bags of old Roy dog food. And me, I don't throw out my garbage right away. So I used to keep all my garbage in the shed. All the empty bags of dog food was my garbage bags. So once a month, I used to load up all the bags in front of the street. So I said, Madame, if I wouldn't have dog food, look. When she saw I had 10 empty bags of dog food plus bags on the property, my dogs are all fat. And top it all off, she was right with that Santa Claus. See, there's a cage of my dogs, the doors was closed. She goes, combien chien vous avez? At the time I had 2 litters of 16 plus my 4 dogs. She goes, it's impossible, I don't hear them. I said, no kidding, they're eating steaks. She didn't believe me. I opened the door. My brother works at reception hall. So every night at the Italian parties, all those steaks that people don't touch, they end up over here. She opened the door and there was bags of meat. And my dogs were eating filet mignon, T-bones. I literally took one out of the bag with the bacon. And I said, you want a bite? Nobody touched it. It was from the night before from the reception hall. When she saw the dog, she goes, if you have a problem, here's the dossier number. Call me and I'll come and testify. She goes, because what they're saying, mal nourris, mauvaise, they're beat up and they're in the cold. She came in winter. The dogs were all in the shed. And she goes, no, they're perfect. Nothing wrong with them. And they left. So now they want me to pay these fines. What are you going to seize? So what do you have to seize? But they're allowed to leave $6,000 worth of stuff here. Everything else they're allowed to seize. I mean, what's everything else? My children's drum set, their pool table, their soccer table. I mean, the children's toys, my tools. I don't know what else to do, and that's why you guys are here.
Okay.